It doesn't take much for us to cast our minds back to a time when the world was filled with fear. People looked at one another with suspicion, and we all ended up facing that dreaded lockdown time, and there was a huge amount of uncertainty about the future that lay ahead of us. It was a global pandemic, and it shook us to our very core. But what if I told you that right now we are facing something viral? Something that's eating away at the very fabric of who we are as families. It's a crisis that I'm calling a famdemic. The pandemic took lives, but a famdemic is the disconnection, a widespread fracturing of the family through divorce or relationship breakdown. It's the shattering of the family foundations upon which a child's life is built, and it's having a profound impact on their development, their education, and their sense of well-being. We have a broken generation emerging post-pandemic. Broken families are not just those where a parent is physically absent, which is contributing to the stress that the children are exposed to, but there are also families with a sort of hidden, ignorant brokenness, where parents are present but emotionally absent, where work overrides family as parents swap roles out and change to becoming providers, and teachers and caregivers are then forced into doing the parenting. Imagine a child's world. It's built on foundations of trust, love, security, and stability that their family provides. When this all collapses, the entire structure of their young lives is shaken. Where they felt safe, they now have to begin wondering about all that they have learned. What is true and what is a lie? What can they trust? In fact, who can they trust? They so easily can fall into a pit of despair. Looking in on a child's world that is part of the pandemic, there is research that was conducted over a 25-year period. And this published study does not paint a picture of time heals all. These children grew up not trusting, battling with relationships, challenges in the workplace, and these are just to mention but a few things. It really impacts everything about their present world and creates baggage they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. We are presently witnessing a generation navigating a broken world where their most fundamental support system is under siege. They are the refugees of war. It's a battle they had no part in choosing. There are countless silent screams for help echoing off walls of ignorance and denial. And it isn't merely a private family matter. It's a societal emergency in the making. The illusion that family problems stay within the four walls of a home is just that, an illusion. When adults are wrestling with the devastation of a relationship breakup and children that are in crisis, that burden doesn't magically disappear when they step into the workplace. So productivity suffers as they try to navigate all they are facing while trying to offer support and assistance to their children. The pandemic creates a tangible drain on corporate effectiveness. Ignoring this is to ignore a significant threat to an organization's most valuable asset, being its people. Now there is hope, but parents and children alike need a lifeline. Professional counseling, support groups, and resources specifically designed to help them navigate this emotional landscape are needed. Reaching out isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of profound strength and love for oneself and those that you care about. So take a bold step by reaching out and getting information on what your children may be facing at this point in time. Download my free ebook on how divorce and relationship breakup impacts the children. The link is in the description. As an adult or parent, why not reach out and take this 7-day challenge? This can see you having results in navigating this time more effectively by getting your Mosaic Recovery Self-Study Guide. This will empower you with knowledge, tips, and facts as you make an investment in yourself that will see you being better equipped to navigate this time with a greater sense of hope and with an understanding that you can't change what you don't acknowledge. By getting your program, you are taking the courageous steps towards beginning the journey of the road to recovery. The link is in the description. The pandemic is a ticking time bomb, and we cannot afford to let it continue its silent devastation. Choice gives us the power to embrace change, to reach out and ensure that our families stand strong. So don't delay. Follow the links in the description and let change have today's date stamped on it. If this has resonated with you, or you'd like to see more content on life and family matters on Life Unscripted, then please consider subscribing, leave us a comment, and maybe share a question, or let us know what you've been facing due to a family breakup. Maybe it's something you've gone through recently, maybe it's something you might be facing, maybe it's something from your childhood. I think as a community, we would love to be able to share that with you. Maybe even share a victory of how you reached out and got help, and you're standing in a better place as a family. Let's be courageous and take the steps together while navigating a life that's unscripted.